In a quiet valley wrapped in silver mist, where mountains rose like sleeping giants, there lived a dragon named Liora. Her scales were the color of moonlight on water, soft, shimmering, and calm. Each night, when the world grew quiet, Liora would leave her cave, stretch her long wings, and gaze up at the sky. She didn't care for gold or jewels like other dragons. Her treasure was the stars. She would lie by the river, watching their reflections ripple across the surface, wondering what it might feel like to fly among them. One evening, the wind carried whispers through the valley, stories of dragons who had flown too high and never returned. But Liora wasn't afraid. She felt something calling her beyond the clouds. A soft pull, like the stars themselves were singing her name. So, one night, when the moon hung full and heavy, she climbed the tallest mountain peak. Snow dusted her wings, and the air shimmered thin and cold. At the top, she looked out over the sleeping world below. Forests like dark carpets, rivers like silver threads, villages glowing faintly in the distance, and above, the stars waited, countless, patient, and bright. Just then, an old owl landed on a nearby rock, his feathers speckled like the night sky. "You again," he said in a voice soft as the wind. Always looking up, Liora smiled. "I want to touch the stars. I want to know what's beyond the clouds." The owl blinked slowly. "Then don't chase them," he said. "Let them chase you." Before she could ask what he meant, the owl spread his wings and drifted away into the dark. Liora stood there for a long moment thinking. Then she took a deep breath, spread her wings, and leapt. The wind rushed beneath her, strong, cold, endless. She soared through clouds that glittered with moonlight, her silver scales catching every ray. Up and up she flew, until the world below disappeared completely. At last, she broke through the top of the clouds and gasped. All around her, the sky shimmered with 1,000 stars, so close it felt like she could brush them with her wingtips. They flickered softly, like candles welcoming her home. But as she drifted there, a quiet truth filled her heart. The stars were not meant to be caught. They were meant to guide. She realized then that her dream wasn't about reaching them. It was about learning how to shine like them. So Liora turned slowly and began to glide back down, leaving trails of silver mist behind her. The valley welcomed her gently, rivers whispering, grass glowing faintly where her shadow passed. The next morning, the other dragons stirred in surprise. Tiny specks of starlight glimmered on their wings, soft and warm like morning dew. Liora had brought a piece of the heavens home with her. From that day on, she never tried to touch the stars again. Instead, she flew at night, high above the valley, her light guiding lost travelers and wandering creatures back to safety. And when the night was clear, children in faraway villages would point to the sky and whisper, "Look, there she is, the dragon who dreamed of stars." Because dreams, like stars, aren't meant to fade. They're meant to remind us how bright we can become when we keep looking up. Good night, dreamer. Sleep easy under the same sky as Liora. The stars are watching over you tonight.